off on another great adventure. We are so excited. We're on the way to Hubble Trading Post. What do you think of the roads, Rob?
Awful. Hubble Trading Post is fascinating. It's been here since 1878 and it's still active today, providing everything that ranchers and town folks need. In fact, Native Americans still bring their baskets and blankets and jewelry to trade.
This was a really cool picture with the seeds that the Indians would grind to be able to dye their wool a certain color. I admired the beautiful red rugs.
It's interesting that they used to trade livestock as well.
We were so taken by the Hubble Trading Post that we just about missed the best part of the trip, the Trading Post Visitor Center. When we entered the Visitor Center, there was a woman who was weaving. This is what she had to say.
I do think of my design and I draw it out.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
So do you determine how long it's going to be before you start?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take me at least 2.5 months. So I have at least another month to go.
Oh my goodness. It's a long time.
Oh yeah.
But the work is stunning. You must feel so accomplished when it's done.
Oh yes.
Navajo have been weaving rugs forever. They didn't always have a loom. How did they do it?
Well, a long time ago, they used to just put it between the trees.
Put it between the trees.
Yeah, from outside, I don't know how they do it when it rains or snow or.
Huh?
But after that, they did tree branches, logs.
Wow.
They made them out of logs. So,
Huh.
so that was there's one like that in there.
While in the back room checking out the loom built from branches, I found a bio on Ruby Hubbard, the most prominent weaver in the area. Her beautiful red rugs start about $6,000 because of their top quality and design. She was the woman weaving in the other room. It doesn't bother you sitting all day like that?
Not really.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I just got used to sitting down
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this. So.
Fascinating. Thank you for letting me film.
Navajo weavers used the wool from Churro sheep for their rugs and blankets. Churro were traditionally a source of food and clothing for the Navajo people, but they suffered severe culling several times by the US government. Herds are beginning to grow again, but they probably won't reach the size of those in the past.
We found this charming drive-through restaurant on the way home as well. Fry bread hamburgers. We are in Chama, New Mexico, another small town. We seem to be hitting them today, and it's absolutely charming.
Chama was quite the tourist spot before COVID. Like many places, Chama seems to be struggling to get back. Chama is home to the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad, and it's a National Historic Landmark that moves for 64 miles from Colorado into New Mexico. It's the highest and most authentic steam railroad in North America, traveling some of the best scenic routes along the Rocky Mountain coast. Of course, it was closed when we came through. I couldn't believe I saw one of these things, but true to form, it didn't work, but it was nice to see.
We had met a charming lady in a bookstore. She had invited us back to her house to listen to some live music. We spent a wonderful evening with some really interesting people.
Spring cleaning happens even in an RV, just like your home. But the aim is to put back less stuff and create more space.
The all-important file carrier and random lead pipe did not make the cut. We were lucky enough that our campsite backed up to this beautiful River Chama. Notice the white fur-looking stuff on the ground? That fallout is from the cottonwood trees. And they had very friendly squirrels.
We were so excited to get back to Taos after 25 years, but sadly our memories were overinflated. We met some nice people though.
Kit Carson was a figure in the Southwest, but he made his home in Taos, where he and his wife Josepha raised 7 of his 10 children in a small 2-bedroom house.
Well, this is my kind of barbecue cooking. Beef in a bowl. What a unique way to create a fence.
It was a beautiful day for a drive. There's nothing like a New Mexico sky. We never get tired of seeing wildlife, but these beauties are a rare treat. This is the first time we have seen longhorn sheep. We decided to take the Enchanted Loop. We stopped in Red River for lunch and a cold beer. It was their sign that drew us in. So many to choose from. We went back on Saturday for their Art and Wine Festival. In 1978, Dr. Victor Westphal built this memorial in honor of his son, First Lieutenant David Westphal, who was killed in Vietnam in 1968. In 1994, he gathered a handful of soil from the memorial and took it to Vietnam, where his son was ambushed. He then gathered a handful of soil from Vietnam and brought it to the memorial and mixed it in the soil here.
This is the Rio Grande Bridge. It's really low because they didn't have very much snow.
But I couldn't get my feet in the water, so we asked around and found out about John Dunn Bridge. It was a beautiful drive-in. And we loved watching the fly fishermen. And women. And finally, I got to dip my toes in the Rio Grande.
Taos is the birthplace of Earthships, an off-grid, totally self-sustaining home made largely from recycled materials. I want one. But Denise says no. We were lucky enough to get tickets to a legendary band's concert.
Where are we going? ZZ Top!
The next stop on our grand tour of New Mexico was Santa Fe, which, although similar to Taos, was quite different.
We love Santa Fe. Santa Fe is home to an interesting place. It's called the Meow Wolf Museum, and it's sort of a cross between an art exhibition and an escape room. And Lemony Snickets.
It was here that we discovered we were on the historic Route 66, and boy, did we get our kicks.
That's it for New Mexico. Truly the land of enchantment.
And we'll see you in Texas.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. And if you like our videos, please press the subscribe button.